When did you know you had him on? When the makeup and the fingers were there, how did you know that he arrived for you?
Kind of a combination, really. I mean, certainly the makeup, we'd done pretty extensive tests beforehand, even before we did camera tests and stuff like that. The makeup artist, Joel Harlow, and I would get together and just try different looks. And, no matter what we tried, it always led back to the root of the character had to be based on Jonathan Frid's Barnabas. And so in a way it was great to be able to salute him in that way. But it's a combination of things like as soon as you put on that armor, which is the costume, and Colleen Atwood is such a brilliant costumer. And the combination of the makeup, the costume, you walk differently, you look at things differently, you touch things differently, especially with those. Yeah.
How do you manage? Could you take those on and off during filming, or once they were on, they were on?
They were basically on.
They were.
Yeah.
How
they
do
were
you
on.
eat? How do you? People have to feed you. I assume.
You don't really,
You had a team of people there.
Just throwing grapes
Feeding
at you.
it.
Is that it?
Yeah, throwing grapes across the room at me. Yeah, and helping me go to the restroom.
You'll see that all in the behind-the-scenes footage.
Oh, fantastic. Would you go back to the 70s?
Would I go back to the 70s? No.
No, you were done. You went through the 70s and that's it. You
Yeah,
don't
no,
wanna,
no.
Poor Barnabas. Did you at least enjoy? Well, you didn't really have to wear any 70s sort of groovy outfits.
No, we got some Van Heusen type.
Yeah. That's the thing about the 70s. There's a weirdly strange link between Gothic kind of design and the 70s. So it's not as far off as it seems.
A word about Michelle in this. I mean, she came knocking on your door saying, I want this.
Yeah, I hadn't worked with her for 20 years. She hasn't talked to me in 20 years. But it was great because it made me remember how much I loved working with her as Catwoman, and also put the final piece in the puzzle. She was a closet Dark Shadows fan, so we always knew there was something weird about Michelle, and now it's confirmed. So it was great, and it was such a nice thing to work with her again.
She was amazing, I mean, because it's Michelle Pfeiffer, and she's such she's a goddess,
Yeah.
And to come in and to play the role of Elizabeth, but what she brought to it, this kind of, she stepped right up to the plate in terms of the quality or the style of acting. It was sort of teetering on. Well, soap, so inspired by the soap opera Dark Shadows. So at some point that has to become part of the language.
Sure.
I mean, she was more into it. She would watch episodes every morning in the makeup trailer. We couldn't even handle it. I couldn't handle it.
What's 9? What's going to be Project 9 for you guys? Is it out there? Do you have it? Is it
I
something
think
you
every
talked
movie
about?
you make, this always feels like at this stage, anyways, it always feels like your last movie.
The little Debbie story. The cupcake, or whatever.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do a movie about a cupcake.